So basically, I gave Chatgpt the map routes of what my trip. So this is the starting part of it, where I'm basically designing the route. One is 26 kilometers in 54 minutes. The other one is 16 kilometers in 39 minutes. Actually, I should have taken this, but I did not do the 16 kilometer. I did the 26 kilometer. ChatGPT does not know which route I took, but I gave the supporting map information, which again it will not be able to make use of. This is one particular page. You look at the timestamp, it is 11:24 on the top right, left hand side, right, and the distance here is 6.8, and the parameter next is 26 minutes. This information is critical because ChatGPT takes to use this information, and the final information we are reaching the destination at 11:40. Right. So first and now find the difference between the two routes by time. By time it gave me the difference. It is able to calculate and all that. By distance also it is able to do it. Tell me if I reach the destination on time or ahead of time. And if I reached ahead of time, how much time did I save? So what it did was, it basically did the calculation, thinking that I did it using the shortest route, the 16 kilometer, and initially it didn't take the 16 kilometer. What it did was, it took the 11:24 timestamp distance, right, the 6.8 and 20 ETA, 11:24. It took this information as a starting point. Navigation started original ETA, and the final did the calculation based on that, and said 15 minutes and 10 kilometer destination 8 minutes ahead of ETA. All that. Then I said this was not right. I took the long route. I said I took the 26 kilometer route. So based on the 26 kilometer route, right, the ETA was 54 minutes, and yeah, again it took the 11:24 time, this thing. I don't know why it was trying to use that particular detail. I know I've given some additional information, but I clearly know it was the last leg of the trip. That 11:24 time and 26 minutes ETA with a 6.8 is the last leg. I knew it, but it did not know, because it did not know basically. Yeah. Then I basically went back and said, again I gave the three maps, the 26 kilometer, the 16 kilometer, 26 kilometer, 16 kilometer, and then I had the target destination. This detail I gave. Now what happened was, again it is trying to calculate and use the 16 kilometer distance only. Then I went ahead and said, I didn't use the 16 kilometer. Now when I said I didn't use the 16 kilometer, it came up. It said I can't honestly calculate the distance you actually wrote from these screenshots alone. I cannot determine distance. If I actually took the longer road, then please send it. It tells me, give me all these details. Pole junction, I said this. So that is the only information I gave. Then it was able to conclude that since I'm using the 26 kilometer, the start time is 11:08. Did I mention 11:08 anywhere? No, I did not. So it automatically, thankfully, now this time it took the 11:08 time. This is the intuitive part which ChatGPT did, and 11:40 reached, and now finally it was able to calculate the correct distance and the time taken and how much I was able to save out of this. So this particular part, 11:08, right, this is something which I believed ChatGPT should have been able to pick it in the initial instance, because if you look at both these routes, right, the long route and the short route, both these were captured at 11:08. So this is a reference, and then if I have given that this is the route that I'm actually going by, the longer route or the shorter route, based on that, it would have easily calculated. But to make it decide what exactly I was doing, I had to tell a few things, which is basically tell it very clearly that I was not using the 60 kilometer. So it actually took the timestamp from the 26 kilometer, and started calculating, gave me the final answer. Really brilliant. So how we can give information and how we tweak it, how you manipulate it, make it understand, how you make the machine understand that this is what we are looking for. That's how I see you finally get the answer, else we'll be stuck in a loop. So prompting is very important.